Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the 11th video in our Platinum Trophy Guide for Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. Now one thing I want to clear up that I said toward the end of the last video, once we'd made it here to this area, the Biological Research Facility located right next to the Sorcerer's Academy, I had stated that this is the upper stratum, and that is entirely wrong, as we are very close to the upper stratum. Even though this is like almost borderline the same like level as the upper stratum, it's not considered a part of it, sadly. So we still have one more area to go through before we reach the upper stratum and then get that trophy. So I just wanted to clear that up. But for now, we're going to be going through the Biological Research Facility and seeing what all we can find. So let's get to exploring. Alrighty, so in this area I'm basically just going to show you how to grab a few items and then how to get in between each of the save points. So starting off, we're going to head to the left, go into that first room and then drop down, and then we'll come over here to grab this item, some materials. Then we're basically just going to head back and then head on up. And we're basically just going to be going straight left. As you'll see, for the most part, there's a few things that are kind of unlocked by getting to later points of this area. So for now, we're just trying to progress through as fast as we can to unlock everything to make it easier to travel. So coming off to the left here, we have our next save point. Huzzah! From here, you're basically just want to come continuing on to the left. We'll quickly ascend right here to grab this item up here. An HP increase, which is not so bad. Then we're going to continue up. And we're more or less just going to follow this path up and to the right. There we go. Once in this room, you're just going to dive all the way down. Then we'll make a quick rest just to be safe. Then from here, we're going to head down to the right. Trying to see if there's any items here. Yes. We got Lilia's diary. Then from here we're going to head down to the right, open up this door here, and we'll have our first mini-boss of the area. As you can see, they're very aggressive. And there we go. Just like that, they go down. And we'll get an unidentified core. From here, we're basically going to have to more or less explore the remaining upper parts of the area to then get the rest. But that is going to be more or less an upgrade for our scythe. Then we'll quickly come and explore this little area here off to the left. Store related info, but now we can return to the rest of it. And now we're going to head up all the way and continue on that left-hand path. So I'm going to go back to the middle section of that upper area to the left. So I'll see you there. Alright, so just on a quick side note with that item we got from the aggressor boss, I used that to upgrade Nola's first ability all the way. Now you don't get a trophy for upgrading your first ability, but you do get a trophy for fully upgrading all abilities. Like I said, we're going to be getting 100% of the game, so that is just going to come naturally. Basically, you're going to have your entire map be completely blue everywhere, for the most part. So don't worry too much about some of the things right now, as we'll get them later, and there are certain actual combos that we'll have to use to progress and navigate in some areas. So just I'll go over that when the time comes. But for now, we'll just continue on. Alright, so as you can see, I'm back here over on the left, and we're basically just going to be heading up and then to the right, and that is going to get us our next save point. Having a ability that lets you traverse all the way up to the ceiling is pretty nice. The only downside is you can't charge it off of the ground, but the upside is it's a low charge, as you'll see. Now we're just going to come up and to the right to get the next save point, as you'll see. So coming here off to the right, here we are. Ta-da! I really could use it. Anyways, now we're going to proceed forward. Alright, so from here we're just going to take the only path that we really can take, and that's up to the right. Now we can head down, but it doesn't really yield much for us. So coming off here on the right upper path, we'll come into here and activate this switch right here. And then we're going to head all the way back to the starting respite. So I'll do that now. So we'll come all the way over here, and then we'll follow that right side path up and over to the elevator that we need to reach. Alright, now like I said, we're basically coming back out here to this little elevator. You can more or less come right to this edge right here, I believe. Yep, jump on up. Then we've got a wall climb that we can do. Then we'll follow this path around. Come on up. We'll just continue on up for the most part. We're first going to head to the right, unlock a secondary shortcut, and then continue on to the left. So once you get out to the top here, you'll come all the way over here to the right. As you'll see, we'll then have this little blocked off area, but we'll have an item that we can grab right here. 5 more HP is always nice. Here you can do a slam into a ground pound. See if I can make it up. Alright, perfect. Now from here, as you'll see, we're just going to head on over to the left. Same thing for the most part. Come over here. Come on up and grab this item here. I can pick it up for some scrap. Then from here, ground pound all the way down, as you'll see. But we're not quite done yet. We still need to go further down. And we're going to proceed from here in this filthy water. Now, if we come off to the left here, as you'll see, we can unlock a shortcut all the way back to the aggressor boss. You don't necessarily have to unlock it if you've already beaten them. It's just nice. But from here, we're going to follow this path. We're going to come off to the right real quick. There are a couple of enemies located in this area, So just keep that in mind. Follow this around and pick up this item here, the crystallized fusion. There we go, and we can head on back. Then we're just gonna jump and dash over here. There we go. And once we're in this room, we're just gonna head on up. And here we're gonna unlock this door. Finally gonna break through most of this. Here we go. And here we're at our next boss fight, or our rematch against Gilroy. Once ready, proceed forward. Now let's have our rematch against old Gilroy. Depending, he will start off with ranged, as you'll see right here, or he'll do for melee. Just depends. Also take note of if he does a double. At about half HP, he'll then swap to dang, mistimed that. As you'll see, he'll then also add in an aerial attack. He also has a dash that he'll gain as well. But once he goes down, he'll once again retreat. But we're not quite done just yet, don't worry. If we come here off to the right, we'll then gain our next ability and our next trophy, and that is for upgrading Lars. So as you'll see, get on the wall, we can then break through these debris that have been blocking our path. As you'll see, we'll go a long way, a really long way. And we'll end up in a little side area for the most part, as you'll see. We'll then have this room here that I'm going to, might as well fight through, I guess. Think I am in the right spot. Yep, there we go. There we go, we'll pick up this item. But that is going to end up doing that for there. Now there's one last thing I wanted to mention, is that in order to access the upper area, we are going to need to come to the top of this area over here. Okay, cat, please, thank you. We are going to need to come to the top of the Steel District. Sadly, it is actually, I wouldn't say super close to where we were, but we do need to go a little bit higher up in that area. It's actually going to be just over here, actually. Yeah, right about just above this area right here. So I'm going to go over to right here in the Steel District and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So see you there. Alright, so small change of plans. We're actually going to come all the way down to the bottom here. And I'm just going to run through everything. If it doesn't kill me anyways. Anyways, now we're gonna come up here. And we're gonna have to climb up. In a very particular way, for the most part. It's pretty straightforward. As you see, this area is quite large. So we'll come over here to the left. Okay, I think I almost have it. There we go. Now from here, we're gonna unlock a shortcut. As you'll see, like so. But the main thing we want is this wall right here. There we go. And then from here, we'll head on up. Here we have our save. But we still need the key, sadly. But now we have where the access to the upper stratum is located. And now it's just figuring out where that key is and how we're going to get it with what we currently have with our new abilities. But that'll be in the next video. As always though, I am Mr. Pilgrim. I hope that these videos and guides are helpful. As always, I'll see you all in the next video.